I was at this real estate mastermind group, and if you've ever been in one of those, you're surrounded by a lot of high-driven entrepreneurs making a lot of money, wearing some cool watches, and it's a lot of fun. It actually is. You learn so much at these groups, and but I remember this one real estate investor. I'm not going to say his name, but he was talking about. Sometimes the government defines the rich, right? They define them making $250,000 a year or more, right? That was a big like threshold. If you make more than $250,000 a year, you're considered rich. We're going to tax you more if you do that, and that's how they define the rich. I remember his comment was, how can someone even live off of $250,000 a year? How could someone do that? That's not that much money, realistically. And I remember thinking about that. And I mean, I come from a teacher's family. My parents were teachers. My dad was a high school teacher and a high school basketball coach. And I think that the highest that he had ever made was like $60,000 a year, $65,000 a year. My mom was a preschool teacher and a stay-at-home mom many years of her life. And I don't know what she made, but I'm sure it wasn't that much money. And we lived a great life. Like, I don't remember ever feeling like we were in need. Of course, we lived from paycheck to paycheck, and that was our life. And I didn't really want to live that way. That's why I became a real estate entrepreneur. But for someone to say, how could someone live off of $250,000 a year? That's not that much money. I was literally floored because that's just not my world. It's not where I came from. And I'm just very grateful for what God has done for me and the blessings that he's rained upon me. But it just really got me thinking that most people, when they think about making money and they think about making a high income and they think about wealth, they think about just playing offense. So if you think about sports, I was a basketball player, and offense is so sexy. It's like that's who gets their names in the paper, hitting shots, making points. Same thing in business. How many deals are you doing? How much money are you making? What kind of car do you drive or house do you live in? And playing good offense is what gets your name out there. It's really what does it for you. But I'm going to tell you this, defense, it wins the game. There was a saying that we used to say in sports that says offense is good, but defense wins championships. The people that play good defense. Now, how can you do that in business and in life? It goes like this. Be frugal. Frugal, frugal, frugal. I know it's not sexy, but if you really want to build wealth, you got to make your money work for you. We are living in a culture where we are obsessed with consuming these big things. And just think about how many dollars is that costing you that you're literally wasting every single day. That those little dollar workers, those could be working for you. Those could be making you interest. Those could be saving up for a rental property, making you cash flow. Just think of all those little dollars that you saved, that you invested, that made 10% interest. Well, you could be a millionaire real pretty soon. That if you really played good defense, that you stopped buying the silly things, right? I'm not talking about the coffee. Sometimes, whatever. I get that. I'm talking about, you're buying these things that are stealing your wealth. Like literally, when you buy these things, you're stealing your wealth. You're stealing your freedom. So my topic and theme today is play good offense. That's good. But defense wins the game. Defense wins the championships. Go play good defense. Figure out where your money's going in business and personally. Cut out all the junk. Just stick to the plan and play good defense. And you'll see it grow, exponential, compound interest. It's going to be your best friend. See you guys next time. Freedom Friday. Peace.